Welcome to my channel General Hospital. What? General Hospital may have just planted the seeds for Blair's return. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, or a woman who's tired of paying alimony. After a few marriages, General Hospital's Martin likely knows the first of those maxims intimately. And after his divorce from one life to lives Blair Kramer, he definitely knows the second. Nina confesses the truth to Carly and Drew. And spoiler, is brought into the hospital in critical condition, because as we learned a few months back, she was the ex paying him alimony after their divorce, and making his life hell as she worked with Tracy to bring Lucy down. It was all a wonderful plot just to force Martin and Lucy to marry so she could stop hemorrhaging money. Once he remarried, Blair was off the hook for paying him those $50,000 checks. Granted, as Martin said when she popped up in Port Charles back in September, she probably shouldn't have slept with David Vickers, but that's neither here nor there. And honestly, that's something that's pretty much always true. After her little visit though, Tay thought that might have been the end of Blair for a while, but now, we're not so sure. Because on General Hospital's Wednesday, January 3 episode, Martin couldn't help but reminisce about his ex with Kevin. Sorry, we meant to say, as Kevin put it, his ex-wife from hell. They were chatting about how Martin should extend the same grace in trusting Lucy with her exes as she did with his. Which one? Well, Martin noted, none of them is particularly gentle or easygoing, but number 3, she really puts the other two to shame. Yes, Blair was, indeed, his third wife. And no, Martin still hasn't given up those sweet alimony payments and committed to Lucy. Martin just made clear how cutthroat Blair is, and if there's one rule we've learned from decades of daytime, it's that once someone is mentioned on screen, it's only a matter of time before we see them. After all, her deceptor plan didn't work to push Martin to make the jump and marry, so she's going to have to come up with something else. Like maybe just team up with Lucy to force his hand. Of course, why Lucy would still want to marry him after he, essentially, cost her company and her ELQ stock is a bit mystifying, but hey, love is love. If anything, that just gives her a whole lot of clout to hit Martin over the head and force him take a hit of his own to be with her. And if Blair came back to put her head together with Lucy and figure out how to force Martin's hand, we have a feeling he'd end up bowing under their combined pressure. This time though, Blair might have to stick around a bit longer until she was sure the job was done. What do you think? Is it time for Blair to come back? Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.